Warm welcome to all of you. My name is Nikhil from Pratham Test Prep. I hope all of you are doing good and working hard for your board examination. I would like to draw your attention towards the entrance exams as well, because you would be aware a lot of universities have released their application form. If I list down NMIMS in Mumbai, they have released their application form. UPES, that is in Dehradun, they have released their application form. Students wants to get into law program, a CLAT form is launched. Please go ahead and fill it. For the students who are willing to fill AILET form, which is Delhi NLU, the form is launched already. In fact, few of the universities like Christ, they are conducting their entrance exams before the boards exams. So supposedly if you're filling up the Christ form, you would see there are different cycles of the examination. So you can opt for the examination, entrance examination before the boards as well. So now it is high time we will also have to work hard for the entrance exam as well, along with your board examination. So if you have not joined anywhere, we would recommend you to please start your preparing yourself for entrance exam too, because it is also crucial part, and we'll have to work on that as part as well. All right, so moving ahead, we are creating this video to help you in filling up the form for AILET, which is AILET 2022, which is also commonly known as NLU Delhi. All right, it is situated at Dwarka in Delhi region. So what we're gonna do, we'll talk about AILET, we'll talk about the examination pattern, we'll talk about eligibility criteria, we'll talk about other important points about AILET, and we'll take you through the process of filling up the forms so that we don't make any mistake in filling up the forms. There are a lot of students who commit mistake in between, and find and they keep on calling the universities and for following up to get the correction done. So don't get into that situation. See the form filling video correctly and see follow the steps and fill up that form. Although AILET form is not that difficult to fill, because there's not much complication in that, but still if don't get into that situation where we keep on contacting the university. See the video, and using that video you can fill up those forms. All right, what you can do, if you're a part of Pratham Test Prep, you can access this video from the YouTube channel, also from your Pratham account in the forms update section. Those who are not a part of Pratham Test Prep, they can view this video in the YouTube channel, and they can see the steps to fill up that form. Students who have not joined anywhere or any else, you can refer these videos to your friends who have not joined anywhere. At least seeing this video, they'll be able to fill up the form correctly. That is the agenda of creating this video. All right, let's go ahead and talk about AILET part. Alright, so we'll be talking about AILET. The courses offered in AILET is BA LLB honors. Guys, you would be aware that many of the universities in India offer BA LLB, and a few of the university offer BB LLB. Likewise, if I talk about CLAT examination, CLAT NLUs, there we have 4 NLUs out of 20 out of the NLU list, which offers BBA LLB as well. So here we are getting only BLLB option. We don't have BBLLB option here. All right, so we'll be filling up the form for BLLB. All right, eligibility criteria, if you guys can see, minimum we need 45% in 12 standard for the general category. For SC, ST and PWD category, we need the student need 40%. That will do for them. Okay, candidates from foreign national OCI category and other category should have 65% in the qualifying examination, which is 12 standard. All right, so admission processes, the merit you will be getting in the AILET exam, based on that the candidate will be getting the seats in AILET in the Delhi NLU. All right, application was started on 17th January 2022, and the last date to fill up that form is 7th April 2022. Examination date is 1st May 2022, and the timing, the slot for AILET is already given, that is 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m., which is 1.5 hours. Okay, we have got the link for NLU Delhi, which is National AW University Delhi.in. Okay, the application fees is 3,050 rupees for the general category and OBC category, 1,050 for SC, ST and PW category. Okay, so above side we have given the form link directly. If you want to go through the website, you can go to nludelhi.ac.in. Using the website, you can access the actually. Let's just talk about other information about AILET. Okay, this is very important point, guys. Please pay attention to this, because this time AILET has changed their pattern. Okay, earlier there used to be a different pattern. This time there'll be different pattern. If you guys can see this BLLB course, they'll be having 150 question multiple choice questions, which is MCQ, and the time allocated to it, that is 90 minutes, which is 1.5 hours, which I've already informed you. Now, talking about the sections, if you guys can see, section A which will be English language, 50 questions, 50 minutes to that. Section B, current affairs and general knowledge, 30 questions, 30 minutes, closed. Section C is important. See this point, it is important. Section C, we have logical reasoning, 70 questions and 70 minutes. All right. So here, section C is little bit important. Why? Because if you guys can see this particular point, this logical reasoning wala part mein, you will be having you might be having few legal reasoning questions involved in the logical reasoning section. ओके सो जो आपका लॉजिकल रीजनिंग का सेक्शन होने वाला है, उसी के अंदर अंदर लीगल रीजनिंग से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस भी हो सकते हैं. Okay, so this time they have changed this pattern, and this will be the pattern for 2022. All right, so talking about other things, negative marking is there, +1 for the right answer, 0.25 minus 0.25 for the negative answer. Now one important point, there are a lot of students ask me this question. Supposingly, out of 150 marks, I have got 100, and one more student have got 100 marks. So what will be the tiebreaker? How they'll be giving the better ranking to the students? So on basis of that, उस पर्टिकुलर पार्ट के अंदर जिस भी स्टूडेंट के लॉजिकल रीजनिंग वाले सेक्शन में ज़्यादा मार्क्स होंगे, उसको वो बेटर रैंक मिल जाएगा. ओके, if in case let's think hypothetically, if in case entrance exam mein marks we have got same. Okay, two students got 100 marks, and supposingly a logical reasoning ke marks bhi same hai there. Okay, so in that case, the candidates who is senior in age, that he or she will be getting the preferences. If in case अगर वो एज भी सेम है, ठीक है, तो उस केस में they'll be having a computerized draw, using computerized draw, and they'll be giving the ranks according to that. Okay, so these are the tie breakers which they use to give the rankings to the students, if you have got the if many of the students get the same marks in the entrance test. All right, let's just move ahead. We will be talking about the process of filling up the form. So initially, this is the website NLU daily.in. We'll have to click on register option on the right hand side, and once we do that, it will give me this particular option. I will have to mention the name, mobile number, and the email ID. Once we do that, I will click on OK, and on the registered mobile number, I will be getting the OTP there. Okay, once we do that, it will ask me to give a new password there. So I will have to choose the password and confirm the same password here. Once I do that, it is very important to save the username and password, because you will be using the same credentials to download the admit card. All right, so if in case you're not able to you don't have the username and password, it will be very difficult for you to fetch that username and password. So I would recommend all of you to please save it somewhere. For Pratham students, what we have done, we have created something called Forms Wallet in the PSI's account, or the you can say the Pratham account, wherein the students can save their login credentials of all the forms filled, and they can save it there. So, and whenever they require it, they can use it at the time of admit card download or any other requirement. All right, so this way you can do it. And those students who are not a part of Pratham Test Prep, I would recommend you to save it somewhere. आप एक jot down करके कहीं पर रखिए, because ये login credentials are बहुत बहुत important होते हैं. All right, so that's it. We will go ahead and we will click on these options. These options will be getting, and out of that, if you're applying for 5 years integrated program, uh, I will have to click on this option, and I will have to click on apply. Once I do that, I will be getting this particular registration page. I will have to fill in all this information here. So I have already got that name there. I will have to mention the date of birth, my gender, mobile number and email ID is already mentioned. I will have to mention the category here. Below that, if you guys can see, we have EWS category, yes or no. It is important, if you are from EWS category, you should have the certificate with that, because we'll be attaching the certificate along with it. All right, moving ahead, nationality will have to mention there. Religion I have to mention, and below that we have an option called PWD category, if yes or no. If yes, you will have to have the certificate for that too. All right, Kashmiri migrant, yes or no, you have to mention that also. And from Jammu and Kashmir, you'll have to mention this, that yes or no. Okay, let's move ahead and see this particular part. We have the center choice details. It is very important, guys. You will have to mention three choices of the center where you actually want to give the entrance test. ये part बहुत important है, because आप हमेशा इस तरीके के आप ऑप्शंस को चूज़ कीजिए जो आपके घर के पास हों, जो आपके घर से काफ़ी दूर है, जो सिटी आपके घर से काफ़ी दूर है। प्लीज़ अवॉइड फिलिंग अप दोस ऑप्शंस। जो आपके घर के पास है, वी वुड रिकमेंड यू कि वो वाला सेंटर का आप फर्स्ट प्रेफरेंस दीजिए। सो सपोजिंगली आई लिव इन दिल्ली रीजन, सो व्हाट आई हैव डन, आई हैव मेंशन दिल्ली as a first priority. I have given Gurgaon as a second priority. I have given Greater Noida as a third priority there. All right, so depending upon your preference and your choice, you can change this user these choices of the examination. All right, let's move ahead and talk about other information. We have to mention the contact details here. I will have to mention the address, country, state, district, city, pin code number. These information has to be filled in. Below that, I will have to mention the family details. I will have to mention the father details and the mother details too. So father name, occupation, mobile number, income per annum, email ID, and the office address. Okay, so this is the information I will have to mention for the father things, and for mother too I will have to inform or mention all these things. So again, mother name, occupation, mobile number, income, email ID, and office address. If you don't have the official office address, supposingly your mother is a homemaker, you can put not applicable here. Okay, now I will have to punch in the academic information. So I will have to punch in the 10th information here. You'll have to mention the name of the school, your board, you're from which board, year of passing, you are from if you are in 12th standard right now, you'll be giving the entrance exam in the month of in 2022. So if you have not dropped a year in between, your year of passing of 10th will be 2020. Grading system, whether it was a CGPA or percentage based, you have to mention that. Maximum marks out of maximum obtained, and you'll have to mention the percentage here. Okay, this is the part which we have to fill for the 10th standard. Below that, I will have to mention the 12th information also. So school, for the 12th, examination board, year of passing, appearing or appeared. If you have already appeared last year in 12th standard and you have got the results, you will have to mention the 12th marks also. If you are appearing for this year, you will have to click on appear option here. Okay, so if I click on appear, these part will be grayed out. I don't have to fill this. On the right hand side, I will have to mention the stream I belong to. Okay, so stream mention karne ke baad, then we'll have the documents attachment. This is also important. I will have to attach the passport size photograph and the signature. If you guys can see, the passport size photograph, the maximum size can be 1 MB, and for signature too, it is 1 MB. The image they're requiring, that is JPG, JPEG, and PNG format. Okay, these formats it accepts. Now there are a lot of students face problem in attaching the photograph because the size of the resolution are higher whenever you click the photograph from your phone. So how you can decrease the size of the photograph? You can either use the paint option, which gives you the resize option. You can compress it there itself, or you can go to Google, find type there compress image. You'll get number of links through which you can compress the size of the photographs. So this is the way you can decrease the size of the photograph for the signature and for the photograph too. Okay, you'll have to mention it and you'll have to click on submit form. Once we do that, below that we have one more option. Before we submit, we have a declaration form. We'll have to mention, check all the information, and I will click on this checkbox on the left hand side. Once I do that, I will click on submit form. Once we get this particular option, it will give me the cost of that form, that is 3050. Okay, I have to mention the mobile number, and I will have to click on the payment options available here. So wallet option is there, you can make the payment by wallet. Phone pay option is there, credit card, debit card option is there. If you want to use your credit card or debit card, you click on card option, and if you want to use the QR code or UPI payments, you have that option, that as well. Once you make the payment, your form for AILET is done, and you don't have to do anything. You just have to save the user and password, as I've already mentioned. Just save it somewhere so that you can use that credentials whenever it is required. All right. So this was the process of filling up the form for AILET, and we'll be creating more videos for the upcoming forms. Symbiosis form is about to come, and there are a lot of other universities yet to release their application form. So we'll be creating the videos for that too. Students who wants to to contact us for any kind of help, if in case you're not able to fill up that form, the phone number is mentioned on the left hand side. You can contact us there, and you can take our help in filling up the forms. All right. So we have given a few links in our description box where you can see the Pratham pages in the Instagram, Facebook, and other important pages. You can just add yourself in the groups. It will help you further. Okay. So let's meet on the other video. Take care, have a nice day, and stay safe.